Hello everyone and welcome back to Casual Decks for Social Players. Here we have 5 rules. 1, deck has to be modern. 2, it's got to be made from pool cards. 3, if I do buy cards with less than £5. 4, has to be fun. 5, I could break any of these rules. This is season 2, so we have one final rule and it has to be from the same set or block. Up today we are going to the Battle of a Lifetime with March of the Machine, and looking at a brand new card type that was introduced for the battle board. This deck cares around the battles, which is a brand new card type that was introduced in this set, which when it enters you choose an opponent to protect it and you of others can attack it. When it is defeated you exile it and cast it for its transform side. It has the mouth health in the bottom right corner. The Invasion of Urgamon is up first, and when it enters you get to create a treasure token and discard a card to draw a card, and on its defeated side is the Truger Cliff Charger, which when enters you get to discard a card to search for a land or battle, which is really good. We have 3 of those total in the deck. Next up is the Invasion of Mercadia, which enters to get to discard a card to maybe draw 2. And on the back is the Chiron Flamewright, which allows you to discard a card to create some elementals. 2 of those total. The Invasion of Ixalan allows us to look at the top 5 to get a permanent from among them into your hand, and then you get a Belligerent Regisaur, which is indestructible as long as you cast a spell. 2 of those total. Invasion of Regatha, which when enters deals 4 damage to another target battle or opponent and 1 damage to one target creature. This is a great way to do damage to your battles without attacking them. So when it transforms, it goes into the Disciples of the Inferno, which boosts non-combat damage by an extra 2. So we have 4 of those in total. We have Invasion of Zendikar, which gets us to 2 basic land cards, allows us to ramp. And transforms into the Awakened Skyclave, which is a mana rock which is also a 4/4, which is really good. Invasion of Karsus, which allows us to deal 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, a really good board wipe. We have one of these, and on the back is the Refraction Elemental, which whenever you cast a spell, deals 2 damage to each opponent, which is a really nice way to end the game. We have Invasion of Elara, which enters and kind of cascades-ish and draws us a card, which is really nice for Wooburg battle. And on the back is the Awaken the Maelstrom, which is all colours and does a bunch of stuff whenever it transforms. We have Invasion of Chandalar, which allows us to return 3 permanents from the graveyard, and then when it transforms, allows us to just put those permanents onto the battlefield from your hand. And finally, the Invasion of Ravnica, which enters, exiles a permanent that opponent controls, and then transforms into the Guild Pact Paragon, which allows us to draw cards whenever we cast 2 coloured spells exactly. Up next are some creatures that care about attacking into battles, like this War Historian, which is indestructible as long as it attacks a battle. We have a Phyrexian Frontliner, which has a little boost when it does attack a battle. We have 3 of those. We have a Portent Tracker, which allows us to remove defense counters from a battle that we have, which is really quite nice. A Rampaging Raptor, which whenever it deals combat to an opponent, deals damage to a battle they protect. A Rampaging Geoderm, which gets +1/+1 when it attacks, but a +1/+1 counter if it attacks a battle. We have 2 of those. And a War Trained Slasher, which doubles its power as long as it attacks a battle. We have a couple of ways of trying to find some more battles with an Overgrown Pest, which allows us to look at the top 5, get a land or double face card and put into our hand. We have 3 of these. And a Begin the Invasion, which is a sorcery for Wooburg and X, and allows us to search our library and find X amount of battles with different names and put them onto the battlefield. Really, really fun card. Our last few spells are just straight up removal and can do damage straight to our battles, which is really, really good, and rather than relying on attacking them. We have Volcanic Spite to deal 3 damage. We have 2 of those. The Heres Warcrafting to do 5 damage. We have 2 of those. Stoke the Flames to do 4 damage to any target. And Shatter the Source, which does 6 damage, can get rid of any of the massive battles that we have. And finally, a look at our land. We have 2 rugged highlands, which enters gives some life. We have a single plains, a single island, a single swamp, 10 mountain, and 8 forest. And finally, a look at the deck as a whole with its mana curve. Let me know how you think you'll do in the tournament and what your favourite card is. And we'll see you next time.